and he was the stereotypical silent type, didn't speak much. So in Assassin's Creed 3, we see a lot of tomahawk and dagger choreography, and you see in these specific animations that it's actually attacking the transportation system. In the first animation on the left, you'll see that he's doing a tendon slice after parrying high horizontal strike. As you can see, that means you're not really going anywhere. And in Filipino and even Indonesian martial arts, there is a lot of attacking the transportation system and tendon slices. It's all meant to break down the body and incapacitate the opponent. As you see there, I'm reenacting it with my fellow ninja buddy. It's obviously not realistic. I guess it can be applied with some variation, but again, this is all choreography. None of this is real. This is actually a double dagger takedown. The tomahawk and dagger is the one on the bottom. You'll see that in the double, the multi-kill, he is using someone else as a body shield to prevent him from getting stabbed. You'll also see that he's blocking the incoming strikes by striking the limb. This is actually seen a lot in Kali, because when you train the weapon, you are taught to hit the stick or the blade to not harm anyone. In reality, you're aiming for the hand or arm, because that's the best disarm in any weapon-based fight. Once you strike the hand, it's game over. In the multiple opponents takedown, you'll see that the reactions are pretty quick and realistic, and you'll see that Connor Kenway, the one I'm dressed up as, is using the 3-point insurance rule. The 3-point insurance rule is 1, get out of the way, 2, parry or block the incoming strike, 3, counter. As you see, he's doing all 3, be it at the same time or at different times. As you can see, the animations are for the most part fairly realistic. He's reacting realistically. The stunt actor who played Connor did a great job, because he's not just standing there like in Syndicate where they're just all dazed. No, there's constant movement. Next up, we'll be looking at the rifle with bayonet. Let me quickly sidetrack here. What a lot of people don't know is that if you have heard of Kali and it being a weapon-based art, although it is primarily a stick and knife-based art, it also covers sword, double sword, tomahawk, sword and shield, single dagger, double dagger, spear, polearm, everything. It's entirely weapon-based art. As you'll see here, Connor is using the bayonet, the rifle and bayonet, as a staff or spear. And you'll see as he swings the bayonet, he's following the momentum. And as you see, he's also doing the 3-point insurance move. The 3-point insurance rule. Move out of the way, block, and counter. You can see there, he's attacking the transportation system again, the legs. And you'll see that he also makes sure that they stay down, because after taking down the guy to his right, he's ensuring that the guy who knocked out before stays down. Again, all of this is derived from Kali, but there are obviously other weapon-based arts out there that have similar, not the same teachings. Now we'll be looking at the saber. The saber is actually very integral to Kali, because Spain did invade the Philippines, and although stick fighting was present in the Philippines before Spain invaded, all of the saber and knife fighting techniques sort of meshed with the natives. And don't quote me on this, but I did hear somewhere that supposedly the Spanish were reported to be very good knife fighters, and so are the Filipinos. So that's why don't piss anyone off with a knife if you're in Southeast Asia. As you see here, it starts off with a parry. The animation cuts it, but I'm throwing it in here with the animation with my ninja buddy. It's sort of a wing parry where he just rotates his wrist and blocks the polearm out of the way. The way he parries makes the guy move back because it's a powerful parry. You'll see there that instead of attacking the transportation system, he's attacking the weapon system, the arms. Like I explained before, what's the best and most reliable disarm? Attacking the hands or arms. After that, it's game over. You'll see here that after he destroys both of the arms, Haytham Kenway, he slashes at both arms, he then thrusts into the vital area, and then he does something called a redondo. A redondo is the Filipino term for a circular, fast, powerful strike. You see them in saber, you see them with stick. You don't exactly see them with knives. That's more wrist work. Then again, so is sword. Any questions so far, or should I keep going? Keep going? Righty then. I believe this is the last. No, we still have more Assassin's Creed 3 to go. We're back to the Tomahawk and Dagger. This one is more flashy and unrealistic, but I'm pretty fond of it. As you see here, this is where, instead of using double dagger, he uses the tomahawk and the dagger to parry the incoming strike. As you see, he's holding the knife in an ice pick grip, and he's he's holding his tomahawk downwards, sort of as to hook the weapon, I guess. After he parries, you see him spinning around and striking the spine to force the redcoat to bend backwards. From there, he puts him in a headlock, and he breaks his neck. That's the end of that guy.